everybody, this is Kevin, and welcome back to another anime review. I guess I can say this is an anime review because it's anime shorts on YouTube. But today we're going to be discussing the Pokémon Evolutions series that is an 8-episode miniseries airing on YouTube and was absolutely fantastic, man. I was watching each episode as they released week to week. It started in September, went up to October. They took a hiatus and then had the final 4 episodes in December. And I loved it, man. It was absolutely terrific. Great little snippets of each of the generations and the stories and the characters from each generation and region. I'm not really too familiar with any of the characters past Sinnoh, but I did appreciate it for how great the animation was and the stories they were telling, and just seeing like classic Pokemon, like especially the first episode with Charizard in action with the league champion Leon, and fantastic, man. So I'll show you the playlist. You can just search it real quick and find it. I'll probably have a link in the description as well, so you can go watch it. But, man, I loved it. So let's start here on the Bulbapedia site, which this is similar to the Generations series. This is called Evolutions, and there was one that was called Generations. I also have that up right here, which many people have seen. This is another fantastic series worth checking out. But, yeah, Evolutions, 8 episodes, each going through the different regions. Like I said, this is the Sword and Shield one. I don't know what the hell the region's called. I think this is Sun and Moon, X and Y, Black and White, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Gold, Silver, Crystal, and of course Red, Blue, and Yellow. But terrific, man, terrific. So here's the playlist here, 8 episodes on the Pokemon YouTube channel. I'm not going to play any of these episodes. I'll just talk about them just because I'm not sure what they'll do about copyright and stuff like that. I mean, I can play music and stuff like that, but I can't really show footage. But episode 1, the champion, this, I don't know what the hell the name of the region's called, but this is the Sword and Shield region universe, and this guy right here is Leon. He's the champion, and he has Charizard, his Pokemon, and he's battling the people who are challenging him, the champion of the Elite Four. And eventually a trainer shows up with the legendaries from Sword and Shield. And just the whole animation quality is terrific. I mean, you can just tell from the still image right here how great it is. Definitely a great hook with the first episode. And you can just see with the views there. And, well, I have the dislike button returning with my add-on. But you can see, I mean, everyone loves it. The only problem is the comments are turned off. But I'm sure they're mostly positive. Here's episode 2, the Eclipse, which this character here, her name is Lily, I believe, yes. And I think she's a villainous character in the games. I'm not really too sure, but just reading up on her real quick, that's the vibe I got. This was kind of a sad episode, but still enjoyable nonetheless. I wouldn't really rank it as far as the best, but, it's good, nice to look at. Episode 3, the Visionary. This follows Lysander, who is the leader of Team Flare, the villainous group. You have Team Rocket, Team Aqua, Magma, Team Galactic, Plasma, etc., etc. He's one of the villainous characters there. You just see his face. Again, great animation, great battles with this one. I loved it, but I can't really expand too much on these early episodes just because I'm not too familiar with the Pokemon or the games that they're from anyway. The Plan, episode 4. This is from Black and White with the character there you see in the thumbnail, N, and Reshiram and Zekrom, the legendaries. Another solid episode worth checking out. Here's where I can really expand upon now. The Rival, episode 5, which this, well, as I saw this one, I was like, this is the best episode yet, but we'll get to the later ones, and that sort of breaks the trend. But this follows Barry, the rival, instead of the main character, and just his growth. It shows him starting with his Piplup, and then the Primplup, and then Empoleon going up against Team Galactic, and working his way up until eventually challenging his father in the Battle Tower. And I thought it was fantastic, especially seeing all his different Pokemon grow as he challenged different trainers. And even because in the games, I just recently played Brilliant Diamond, he actually loses to Team Galactic, and then, the main character, us, whoever you name that character, has to bail him out, and then the woman from Team Galactic is like, oh, the little crybaby's back, and then he beats her. I loved it, man. I thought it was fantastic. Episode 6 here, The Wish, set in Hoenn. This was my favorite episode. This was fantastic, man. It follows the main character of May, which getting a lot of love with our female characters from Pokemon, I tell you what. And then this chick here you see in the thumbnail is Zinnia, who is an exclusive character to the Ruby and Sapphire remakes on the 3DS, and she's a dragon trainer and attempting to capture Rayquaza, because he's the legendary dragon flying type of that generation. And, she's trying to mega evolve him, and just a fantastic episode. And you get her backstory of how she was brought up, and, oh, man. And, this episode was fantastic. I love the battles. I love seeing May because, I briefly saw some of the Pokemon anime. I watched all of it, the first 5 seasons through Johto until Brock and Misty left. And, of course, I know Brock came back. But I always sort of had, a soft spot for May. When I was younger, I definitely had a crush on Misty. And then I sort of had one on May, but I stopped watching Pokemon then. But just seeing her come back and just being a complete badass was great. And whoever this chick is, Zinnia, damn, she was pretty good too. I loved it and loved trying to see her capture Rayquaza, and then May ended up catching Rayquaza. Terrific. This one, the show, episode 7. Now, I am a Johto chat. I love Johto. My favorite Pokemon games are Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and of course before that, Gold, Silver, and Crystal. So I had high hopes for this one. Oh, I didn't even give it a thumbs up. Oh, this isn't the right one. GameSpot. Okay. I must have liked it on the official one. I thought I had them all queued up from the Pokemon one. I guess GameStop can plagiarize, huh? But this one essentially is the Kimono Girls from Ecruteak City telling the tale of the burned tower. And there's all these fan theories about how the legendary dogs, or as they redub them, the legendary beasts, Entei, Suicune, and Raikou, are really Eevees who, were killed in the burned tower, and that's why they became the beasts. And that's why these ladies here in Ecruteak City have all the evolutions, and then Umbreon and Espeon. And they sort of just tell the tale of the burned tower again. And there's some cameos with Morty watching and Gengar has sort of an over-the-top expression. But I was hoping for more of Lugia and Ho-Oh stuff, although this was still a pretty decent episode. And then the final episode here, which again, did I get another GameSpot one? God damn, GameSpot, what the hell are you doing? I thought I got all the good ones. But this one was great too, episode 8, The Discovery, because again, this follows the characters from the Let's Go Pikachu universe, and in particular, Green, who, if I've read the Pokemon manga, I think Green is fantastic. She's one of the more underlooked characters. I love her with her Blastoise and the Jigglypuff. She's fantastic. And similar to, I actually just did a Let's Play of Let's Go Pikachu, and after you capture Mewtwo, you go back and you can challenge Green. And she has this crazy reaction, over-the-top reaction, which, let me see if I can find it real quick, because I do have it saved on my computer. Let me pause and find it real quick. Yeah, here she is. So she's trying to capture Mewtwo, and she finds out that the other guy already caught Mewtwo, and she's freaking out. I loved her over-the-top reaction. Like I said, Green is just the best in the manga, so it was cool seeing her again. And they all make their way back to Professor Oak. And actually, it's Green who makes her way back first. And she's like, sorry, Professor, they caught Mewtwo before me, but I caught 150 Pokemon or 149 Pokemon because does Mew exist? I don't know. And then Professor Oak's like, oh, there's 2 others. And then you see that other Jamoke rival, and then the character who you create, who's another little girl with the Pikachu. So that was great. I loved it. I thought this was fantastic. Pokemon needs to do some more of this, and more anime series should do more of this. My friend Adam, who always reminded me that these were releasing because they were coming out on Thursdays, said that Digimon should do this, and I wholeheartedly agree. These are nice little snippets, 9 minutes, 7 minutes, 10 and a half. Like I said, this is the best one, 10 and a half minutes. You see right there at the runtime. 6.5 minutes, 9 minutes, 6.5 minutes, 8 minutes, and 8 minutes. And over here, if you guys haven't seen this one, Pokemon Generations, another fantastic one, although these are even shorter, and especially the beginning here, because it starts here's Blow facing off against the Elite Four. There's the Lake of Rage and Lance. Eusine, however you pronounce his name. Fantastic, man. I love this one, so I'm going to have to rewatch it. You see, I've already watched it before with the red lines. And then another one I want to make note of is Pokemon Origins, which used to be on YouTube but isn't anymore. And if you search it, they're like, you have to pay for it. There's 4 episodes. Pay for them. But this is an adaptation of the original game following Red and Charizard. And it's sort of similar to the manga, I suppose. But it's 4 episodes. I think eventually it's like an hour and a half long if you were to put it all together. And yeah, look at the voice actors too, dude. Bryce Papenbrook is Red. Kyle Haber, who voices Gohan, and the narrator in Dragon Ball Z. Professor Oak, Johnny Young Bosch is Brock. Laura Post is red. God damn, dude. Look at this. Kirk Thornton, my man, who voices Gabumon in Digimon and Klein in SAO. Spike Spencer from Neon Genesis Evangelion. Wendy Lee. Isn't Wendy Lee the one who voices Faye in Cowboy Bebop? I think she is. Yes, Faye Valentine and Cowboy Bebop. Holy shit, dude. So, yeah, Pokemon Origins, man, which, oh, there's gotta be, is there a DVD or Blu-ray of this? Oh, look, yeah, see, it was on YouTube. I knew it was on YouTube, and then it was removed. Those bastards trying to make you to pay for it. I don't think it's on any kind of physical media. That sucks. Ugh. Making me angry now. I was so positive and so happy. Now I'm all pissed off. But I highly recommend checking it out. It's all on YouTube. I'll have links in the description down below. Let me know what your favorite episode was. Like I said, my favorite episode was episode 6. Just seeing May and Zinnia, the two chicks kicking ass, catching Rayquaza. I love that. I thought that was fantastic. A little bit let down by the Johto episode, but it was still good nonetheless. And even because I don't really have much knowledge on the Sinnoh, anything past Sinnoh, it was still enjoyable for me to watch, and I highly recommend checking it out. And thank you all for watching. Let me know your thought in the comments down below, and have a great day, everybody.